A good chug of tea to get the brain started. How's everybody doing? What are you up to? How are things in the great out yonder? We have good lighting for once. Well, for twice. So let's get into it. I made a harp today. And then I'm going hoarse. Yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I spent some time in the shop making a harp for myself. We'll get right into it. We'll get right playing. It's been cool. It feels like September already in Kansas. 80s, 85. I am Smiley. How are you doing? Dr. Zowden, how are you? Oh, thank you. It's not yet, but near to. La 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 la. Ukulele dude sent a howdy. Oh, from the great state of Michigan. Well, howdy from the state of Kansas. How are you? Mark Shaw says it's 79 here in the Dakotas. Oh, that's righteous. I don't know what it is outside. It's probably 70s. Gonna dip into 60s tonight. Thunderstorm. He says, got their Glaser and Shepherd today. Loving it. Oh, cool. You got me away from the Snoopy harp. Oh, nice. Take the Snoopy harp, and if it's your first harp, hold on to it. If not, find an interesting way to launch it into the nether world. Harps for art. You can make a Snoopy harp better than it originally is, but the amount of labor it takes and the end result just isn't that great. I don't think the steel used for the tongue is very good. Hence the reason that it needs to be so thick. Dakota is where I'm at. It's from Sturgis, South Dakota. Oh, cool. Little kid found my shipping off. Oh, I hope he enjoyed it and your shipping off harp stayed safe. As for the steel used for this is 1075 spring steel. This is at a Rockwell of 50. 0.025 was my original starting thickness, but I spent a lot of time tapering it. Here on the harp, it dips down into it's 0.025 here, dips down into 0.24 here, then 0.23, 0.22, then back up into the 0.23s in this region, then on the tip it goes down to 0.21. Mr. Pickles, it's not time for you to be fed yet. So it's tapered, the reed's tapered in this dimension, and it's also tapered in this dimension as well, leaving the back flat. You gave him a chancer for finding the shipping up. Oh, nice. I got a chancer. Chancer was my first real harp. I'll play that as well. Need to play something entirely different. I got some Dabrowski's in. Unboxing for it should be going up next Friday. Here for a while, I'm going to be doing an unboxing every Friday, hopefully, for a 10-year-old kid. Yeah, the chances are good for 10-year-old kids. They're also good for anybody. They play, or at least the 5 to 10 I played. Well, this is the only one in my collection, but the 5 to 10 I played play very well. If I can do this here. I don't do much outward plucking, but let's see if we can get it going. A little bit of outward plucking. Oh yeah, mini request for the Gonzalo. I refer to it as Goncalo. The gentleman who made this Dan Moy's name was Gonzalo. Silent C. So Gonzalo Ferraria. This is the Dan Moy credit card. It looks like there's 3 layers of credit card. Probably super glued. Have a lot of coconut oil on my thumb too. And oh, in the spirit of Dan Moy's, I got a very expensive Dan Moy from Steve Kinwald. His name is SteeveKindwald. Hey, Mr. Z, how you doing? This is a handmade or differently made by a different person. Dan Moy. It's made out of pretty thick brass. Probably one of my favorite Dan Moys I've played. Although it did cost me, I think, $130. Which I won't be getting any more of these because they're just so high in cost. But I believe they're fairly rare. Very cool Dan Moy. I got some different Dan Moy in. I don't know if they'll be going up on the website before this next weekend, but they're tiny. Dude, thank you for getting me into Jarpin. Oh, nice. Adam Gottlieb says, yeah, I started referring to it as jaw harping. I used to combine words together, so I referred to it as Jarpin. That's a good apt name. I'm a big fan of gibberish, of nonsensical words, of inventing words. These are small, two-tongue Dan Moy, and they're probably my favorite out of all of them. Different cases, but this one was really melodic. Haka, 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 haka. Somebody says, suck in helium and then play the jaw harp. Yeah, I guess if your mouth or throat was full of helium, it's lighter, so the vibrations going through there would be higher pitched, maybe? I don't know. I don't have any helium, but that's a good thing. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, this Dan Moy feels the most like playing a munharp. So I will try to get those on the website before next weekend because it's nice to have something low cost that's a decent melodic. Most really good melodics are going to be $25, $30 and above. I think these will maybe be $16. What do we want to play? Oh, a munharp. So we did the aired these Vitowski unboxing. You should dedicate a whole video to sucking in helium and harps. Maybe I will. That might be a good idea. But here is these Vitowski munharp that the reed offset a little bit, that was clicking. I went ahead and I fixed it, and I kept it for my own collection. I took and I aligned it as straight as I could, and then I set it on my vise with it partially open, and then I tapped on this wedge, just tapped it in a little bit, and if it needed to go the other direction, I tapped on the other side. And now give a listen to this. This was the clicking one, so I have a little bit of light experience fixing munharp. Eventually here in the future, I'm going to attempt a reblading on a munharp, but not yet. Foam and Cobb gave me some really good advice on how to remove the wedges for these. This is the Vitowski. Man, words are hard. This is the Vitowski that did not work. Mark Swart says, I'm particularly glad these. I missed the comment. Hey, Blockscrafter 19, how you doing? Yeah, if you want one of the Vitowski Monarp. I believe there might be one left. Shoot me a message. My email is bebbcorp1@gmail.com, or you can hit up the Harpery on Facebook. I no longer recommend people contact me on my personal Facebook. Contact me on the Harpery because I don't respond to friend requests anymore. I got too many of them. I inherited like 2,000 or 3,000 friends too quickly, so I'm no longer adding to my personal. It's all through the Harpery. Open. I'll go up, close, open, up, closed. That close is that closing the glottis. Like if you say butter or bottle, the glottal stop. There's that he with some glottal stops in there. Let's get into playing something. Let's get weird. I've been playing some bass harps. I've got the Dabrowski. And the Dabrowski came on. I'm airing the unboxing. Mr. Z says, that guy that made the Snoopy harp, what do you think? The original Snoopy harps I have heard are good. Like Snoopy harps date way back, at least 40 or 50 or more years ago. Eventually, I think Trophy Music bought the Snoopy harp and turned it into the worthless toy that it is now. So if anyone out there, it works for the company Trophy Music, who I've tried to contact to no avail, and want some advice on how to make a Snoopy harp better, because there's not much difference in the price of a Snoopy harp and, a Pavel Pokin. But yeah, if you work for Trophy Music and you make the Snoopy harp, continue to make it, but make it better. If you need advice or need me to come out to your factory and tell you how to make a Snoopy harp better, get a hold of me. I would love to see mass-produced harps be awesome, but Grovers and Trophies just are not. Let's play these. This is Dabrowski. The unboxing will be going up next weekend. We got some cool unboxing coming up. This is the buffalo, like that North American. Like I've always equated the buffalo to like elephant. They're an animal that enriches its environment. Buffalo maintain grasslands, and their poop feeds insects, which feeds birds, and whole grasslands are really benefited by them. Same as elephants. Elephants are caretakers of the earth too. I like moles. Moles are an overlooked animal. I've always been fascinated by moles because they aerate the soil and make the soil better. But anyways, I digress. I'm a rambler. And these are 432 hertz. Yeah, I'm closing my glottis and going, yo, yo, yo. Hoi, 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 yo. Rolling my tongue around the hoi, yo. Anyways, we got about a minute left. I try to keep my live videos to about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to play a couple of my harps on the way out. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. If you're interested in any harps that I have been unboxing, shoot Harpery on Facebook a message, or BebbCorp on Instagram a message, or bebbcorp1@gmail.com. But anyways, we're going to wrap this up. I love y'all. Producciones Faso says, greetings, BebbCorp Harper. Thanks for sharing. We see and hear you from Mexico. Oh, hello to Mexico out there. I hope all is well. How's your weather down in Mexico? Harping Signature says, you the best, dude. Seriously. Well, I'm not a very serious person. I'm definitely not the best jaw harp player. I'm probably enthusiastic. I won't say I'm good at the harp. I'll say I'm very enthusiastic. see. We'll play a couple of my harps. This is the harp from today. Compared to the bell ring on the London harp, which was the last harp I built. This was out of 1095. Compare it to the Eagle harp I made a while back. My bell rings are getting better. Yeah. So the harps are getting better. I'm getting lots of questions about will I sell them. I probably won't sell them except for at festivals. I enjoy making a dozen harps or so a year, and I don't have a bunch of time to make other harps. Yeah, if the NAJH jaw harp happens next year, provided the pandemic works out somewhat, I will have some harps available there. But other than that, I'm not really concentrated on selling them. I have built a few for friends, and then I build them for myself because I like playing my harps. Dr. Zouden says, also greetings from Germany. Oh, greetings to you, Guten Tag, or Guten Morgen, or Guten Nacht, whichever part of the day you're in. I did take German in high school, but I didn't apply myself and haven't had an environment to speak it in. So for your thumbnails, why do you think making weird faces with the jaw harps? Well, one thing, a cheat or a hack for a thumbnails is if you show the whites of your eyes rolling back where it's white, and my eyes naturally roll back in my head and roll all around when I'm playing. That is advantageous if you're showing the whites of your eyes in a thumbnail where your eyes are rolling back. As people are scrolling by, they see human eyes, it attracts their attention. It's something evolutionary wise. The eyes on a human attract attention. So if your eyes are in your thumbnail, or especially if you can, like now you've noticed during my thumbnails, I'll hold the harp slowly so I can scroll through my video now, and I do everything off my iPhone XSS Max. I'll shot a screenshot while watching the video after I post it to YouTube, and that's why a lot of times you see me holding a harp. There'll be an eye in there, but there'll also be catching the gleam of the harp, because as people are scrolling through YouTube, you want thumbnails that will catch people's attention. Human eyes work well, shiny harps, especially if you can get focus in on it. If you want to block off your face to get the harp to focus in, that helps too. But anything you can do for a thumbnail to grab people's attention, the better, because there are so many videos on YouTube. And I Am Smiley says, gets people curiosity also. Yes, exactly. Like you've noticed in thumbnails for other things. Like if somebody's eating something hot, they'll be making a weird face. That is a good way to do a thumbnail. And everybody's doing clickbaity thumbnails now anyway, so you might as well get your as many views for your videos as possible, because I'm not high tech at all. All I have is a little miniature tabletop tripod, a little table that people most of the time eat in front of their TVs. This is a Shure MV5 microphone. I think they're like $80, and then I have just take a look at we're in my basement, one of these ring lights where I can change the quality of the light, turn it up, turn it down, so anybody can make YouTube videos, and I encourage you to do so. And it can be really disheartening. See, I'm just changing the complexity of my light. I can turn it up, turn it down. Anybody can make videos. It's really easy to get discouraged on YouTube because a lot of the times your first couple of videos will get very, very few views. What I did over time is I did video after video after video after video of different jaw harp themed things, and other videos feed into other videos. So the more videos you have, the more chance somebody's going to watch one of your videos, which is going to lead to them watching a whole bunch of your videos. So I encourage everybody to start making jaw harp videos, start talking about harps, start working on harps. I'm hoping to do a tutorial here on how to smooth out Morchang, because many of the Morchang you buy, and every one that I nail out of the harp, I normally knock the corners off. Morchang are normally pretty sharp here on the tips of the lips, and there's a special file I use for filing them out. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep oiled. This is the Wim Hof method. I don't know what the Wim Hof method is. No, he does some stuff with breathing and immersing himself in cold water. Don't know very much about it, but anyways, I love y'all. And there's a cat hair stuck to it, as there should be. Mr. Pickby, you helped with that. I love y'all. Harp out. Oh, and this is a Mohan small Morchang. Breathing in and then letting air out around the harp. Breathing in, letting air around it. I release my lips so that I can breathe those breaths back out so that I can draw more air in. Because if I keep my lips on it and I breathe out, it stops the reed. I want to keep breathing in. So if I have to breathe out during the draw, lips off. Love y'all. Harp on. Oh, 21 minutes. How'd that happen? Love y'all. Peace. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Venture forth and harp. Hello, Pippi. Do you want to be a part of the video? This is the reason my personal harps are hairy. Love ya.